Greetings, I'm Michael.
Hi, I'm Julie.
We're both clinicians at the VA and teach Qigong and Tai Chi to our veterans. In our previous video, we described the first treasure, Jing, as our essence, the body's energy stored in the lower abdomen, or Dantian. Julie had demonstrated movements that can engage our Jing through grounding and gentle warm-up exercises. In this video, we'll explore the second treasure, Qi. Qi is our vital life force energy. Qi is like an electric current which animates our being and is a source of vitality and health. Qigong is defined as an exercise or practice with the intent of cultivating Qi through gentle movement coordinated with breath. In the classic Chinese text, the Neijing, there's a phrase, Budong Zidong, Dong Zi Budong, which is loosely translated as, where there is flow, there is health. Where there is pain or discomfort, there is no flow. When we perform Qigong, we learn the art of flow, cultivating our Qi and circulating it throughout the body. Through practice, we can realize improved health and harmony in body, mind, and spirit. We'll now demonstrate a set of simple Qigong exercises where you can experience some of these wonderful qualities. So please join us. First, let's bring our attention to our breath. Let's go inside and take a couple deep breaths in. And exhaling out, relaxing. Breathing in to the center. And exhale, relaxing the body. On the next exhale, bring our attention lower in the body, focusing our breath in the lower abdomen, at the lower Dantian. With a long, slow inhale and a long, slow exhale. Expanding the belly like a balloon, inhaling, expanding. And exhale, emptying and relaxing. Breathing in, emptying the balloon, relaxing the body. This breath should be relaxed in the chest and abdomen, meeting the palms. The inhale and exhale, gently, lightly pressing on the abdomen. Now let's perform some Taoist breathing, where as we raise our arms up to shoulder height, we inhale. And then on the exhale, we're pressing our palms on the air as they descend. Breathing in, floating the arms up. Exhale, pressing the palms on the air, emptying. Breathing in. Exhale, emptying and relaxing. Because everyone's breath pace and rhythm is slightly different, go at your own pace. Filling up the balloon, inhaling, floating the arms up. On the exhale, sinking, pressing the palms on the air. This starts to move the breath from the lower Dantian up to the chest, lungs and heart. And on the exhale, descending the Qi down to the lower Dantian. Inhale, flowing up. Exhale, sinking down. Now let's begin with a few warm-up exercises to activate our body's chi flow. First, I would like to just state, move within your acceptable range of motion. Do not press through any pain or discomfort. Move within that range of motion that feels good to your body. So follow me best as you can. The first warm-up exercise today we're going to call counter swing. First I will demonstrate and then you can follow. As we inhale, we bring our arms out to the side, up to shoulder height. And then we're going to turn, shifting our weight, swinging the right hand in front and the left hand behind. On the inhale, gathering. Exhale, swinging to the opposite side. Inhale up. Exhale, swinging to the left. Inhale. Letting the arm just swing and flow to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Now get in a rhythm. This movement is designed to clear any stagnant energy or any turbid chi that resides in our waist, torso, or hips. Breathing in, exhale, clearing. Let's do one more on each side. Inhaling, exhale. Coming back to center. The second warm-up is called Shake Like a Tree. This movement is designed to release any held or stuck energy in our body's tissues, in our muscles, our tendons, our internal organs. We're going to start first by connecting our feet to the earth. Feeling that connection as if our feet are grounded to the planet. And start with a gentle bouncing motion, starting from the feet. And bringing that bouncing or shaking up to the shins. And bouncing up to the thighs. Feel a gentle bouncing up and down in a rhythmic motion. Bringing this shaking up to our waist, our abdomen, and our lower back. Loosening up and inviting a little playfulness in. Loosening up into the chest and bringing in shaking up into our shoulders, hands. Just move intuitively, shaking the body, loosening all the muscles, all the internal organs. Now up to the neck and head. Gentle bouncing. If you want to advance a little higher, you can get a little lift off your heels. And that bouncing up and down, bouncing on our heels. Now we're going to settle the bouncing and shaking down from our head and shoulders, loosening down our chest, relaxing. Bringing the shaking down to our abdomen. Settling the energy down to our hips, thighs, ankles, and feet till we settle the energy back down to the earth. This can have great value in keeping our muscles and all the soft tissue and all of our internal organs relaxed throughout our body. Now that we're warmed up, I would like to share with you a set of Qigong exercises taken from both the classic 5 elements Qigong as well as from the Badawan Jin. We'll start with Qigong for the lungs. We'll start by opening the lungs with this classic movement. We're going to bring our hands right at our chest level, and our hands will be cutting through the air like a sword as we extend the arms out to our sides. Then we open our palms up to the sky and slowly bring the palms back to center. Now we're going to bring in the breath, inhaling as we extend out, and exhaling and relaxing as we draw the palms in. Breathe in, breathe out. This movement should go as quickly or as slowly as your pace of your breath. Exhaling, drawing the palms back to center. Opening the yang and balancing the yin. Breathing in, exhale, relaxing. This movement is designed to cut through any stagnation in our lungs and in our breathing. And open the lung meridian. All right, let's do a few more. And you can do this for as long as you like or as long as you feel you need to open up the breath pattern in the lungs. One more time. And back to center. Now we're going to do some Qigong for the liver. Let's start with placing our hands right along our right side of our upper abdomen and start massaging with some gentle circles. Massage 9 times. Cueing the liver and the abdomen to relax. And then we'll do 9 times in the other direction. In Chinese medicine, the liver is referred to as the general. So the general delegates all activities throughout the body, and it often gets overactive. So this massage is gently relaxing the liver so it can perform at optimal pace. Now we're going to perform a liver set from the Badawan Jin, called Separating Heaven and Earth. First, we're going to start with placing our hands in front, like as if we're holding a ball. Our right palm up top and our left palm at the bottom, right around our waist. And as we inhale, we're expanding our ball of qi. And on the exhale, emptying and compressing that ball. Breathing in. Exhale, breathing out, compressing the ball. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, compressing. On the next inhale, we're going to expand the ball, and our right palm is going to press up to the ceiling as our left palm presses down to the floor. On the next inhale, we gather our qi back to the qi ball. Now our left palm will rise to heaven as the right palm presses down to earth. Inhale, gathering the chi, centering our breath. Exhale, separating heaven and earth. Breathing in, exhaling out. Gathering and dispersing. Now, as we practice this, visualize your spine lengthening on the extension. Exhaling back to center, relaxing. Exhaling, pressing palms to heaven and to earth, lengthening that spine. Inhale, gathering at the center. Let's do one more on each side. Inhaling, exhaling, pressing up. And exhaling, separating heaven and earth, and bringing it back to our core. Now we're going to demonstrate some Qigong for the kidneys. Let's start with placing our hands on the kidneys. We gently massage in a circular motion, rubbing the whole lower back and the kidneys, sending a message to relax the muscles, soft tissue, and the kidneys. You can circle in the other direction. You can use the back of your palms, gently massaging, or you can do some light tapping to loosen up all the soft tissue. Now let's move to the Banuan Jin move, called two hands hold the feet and strengthen the kidneys. Let's start by placing our palms by the kidneys. As we inhale, arching the back, and exhale, slowly folding at the waist. Inhaling, arching the kidneys. Exhale, small bend in the waist. And one more time, breathing into the kidneys. Through our hands into the lower back. As we exhale, we're going to bend forward as we slowly stroke the back of our legs, all the way down to our ankles. Wrapping the palms around the ankles as we roll up, we're going to slowly inhale. Up to our navel as we wrap our hands around the belt line. We inhale. Exhale, folding at the waist, stroking along the bladder meridian, along the back of the legs to the ankles. As we roll up, we inhale, the inside of the leg, up to our navel. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And bend down as far as you're able to. Even if you can go down to your knees is perfectly acceptable. Inhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, round the belt line. Inhale. Exhale, gently folding, descending down to our ankles and feet. Inhale, rolling up like a snake, one vertebrae at a time, to our navel. Inhale, arching the back. And as we descend down, we're going to stroke down to the ankles, and we're just going to hang here for a moment. Allow your shoulders, your neck, and your head to just fully hang. Opening up the lower back, getting a nice stretch. And just let gravity do all the work. Focus your breathing into your lower back and hips. As you exhale, relax this space. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly roll up to upright position. This move can be very helpful in clearing any stagnant energy or discomfortable or painful energy in the lower back and hips. And we will close with integrating this practice with 3 pull-down heavens, which will help integrate and regulate the chi flow throughout the body. Start by pulling up the earthly energy, drawing it up through our palms, inhaling, bringing our hands overhead, connecting with the heavenly energies as we bring our palms back down in front of our body. Bringing the palms all the way down, connecting to our feet. As we inhale, we draw up the earthly energy, combining with the heavenly energy, and bringing the palms down, relaxing the head, the neck, and shoulders, relaxing the chest and abdomen. And one more time, drawing in the earth's energy, drawing in the heavenly energy, pulling the heavens down. We relax the whole body. And we'll end by bringing our palms down to our lower dantian, storing the chi energy we just cultivated through this practice. And that concludes this session of the 3 treasures.